So hey, welcome back to the fortress of disarray. Do you remember the video that I made about building your workshop and you had to sort of live with it for a while to see how it worked, and then what didn't work you changed? Well, that's what I'm doing. Certain things in here just don't work for me, so we are moving things around. We are feng shuiing it, if you can say that kind of thing. So it is a bit of a bin, but by the end of today, it will all be back together and we will be ready for some larger projects, because we are getting towards 3,500 subscribers and we need to start building bigger and better things. And that's what we're going to do. The shop looks like this at the moment, but all I have to do is go. And there we go. Sorted. We have tidied everything. We've gone from one corner to the other, and everything has been hoovered, cleaned and moved. And now we have a workshop that we can actually work in. And I think the floor is better than it was before. And at one side we have all our gear for our fairs. There's a little bit of stock in there as well. Coming around with our drill drivers and our batteries. Now I only have two because I don't really believe in battery operated things, because they just run out of charge. And I know some people will say, well, battery technology's come a long way since the old days, but when you're working all day and you're having to change batteries, it just doesn't do it for me. I'd rather just have something that I can plug in and away I go. So, personal preference. Also, we have my heater, which I obviously don't need today. We have the scroll saw and our buffer. I am going to make a cowl for that, so I don't throw compound all up the windows like I did last time. Oscillating spindle sander, which is there. The fan, which we do need today. Our pressure pot, which is there. And then there's our drawers with all our bits and pieces in. Our little compressor up there. We have our sharpening system there. Coming around, we have my books, all my machine manuals, some templates and bits like that in the corner there. My drawers, which you've seen before. The shelf of doom, which is unfinished projects. My boards. My goggles. My lucky goggles, which I wasn't going to put on that day, but decided to. 27 degrees in here today. It feels like 35. We've even sorted all the bits of wood out. Now, some people say I've got a problem, but I don't have a problem. I can stop anytime I want. Alright? A bowling ball that Mike Holton gave me when I visited him. I'm not sure what to do with that, but I'm sure I'll do something with it. There's all our slabs back there, all our bits and pieces. There's the oak beam, which Mike gave me as well. I had refused payment for. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. And then there's my throne, which you've seen before. It needs a bit of a dust, but it sits there because it won't fit in the house. I can't get it through the door. A little bit of an oversight for Andy, that was. But now the bandsaw has been moved over here, because on this side of the shop is where I want to put all my dust extraction. So, and I don't want pipes going all over the roof and round the corner and up here and down there. So if I keep it in a more or less straight line, I should be okay. So my bandsaw, my lathe, my little tool wall, which was one of the first projects that you saw me make, that's on the wall now. My eye wash station, a few other bits and pieces, my music, and I did make a cowl for the miter saw. Now it's only a small cowl because I don't really need to move my saw to 45 degrees because I have the 45-degree jig, which is there, so that's fine. And then there's my planer. My planer is the only thing I really don't have a place for, but I think it'll stay there. There's my dust extraction, and that will get linked up to everything around here. We may even sort of make a cyclone system by buying a dustbin and linking that up to it so that all the big bits go into the cyclone and all the fine dust goes into that. And then we're back round again to our bench. There we go. My little mitre table that you saw me make underneath. And tomorrow the tabletop will get sanded back and get replaced with a new top, because in a couple of weeks I have something which is going to get sunk into it. I'm told that it is on its way to me now. It is a gift from a company, so hopefully that shall turn up and it'll be a video for the channel. So there we go. Everything has been swept. There's also bits and pieces under there, my drill bits, my drill, extension leads, my biscuit joiner, all kinds of things. And the reason for all this cleaning? Well, we have almost 3,500 subscribers now, and I think it's time that we started making bigger and better projects. So we'll be making the bench, which is going to go outside. The next video is probably me going to be flattening it and making the bench. We'll be making some boxes. We'll be making some small tables. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, and we shall be making those amongst other things as well. There may be a few surprises, and there'll be a few reviews as well. Now, I know this is a bit of a short video and maybe not something that you expected, but just recently it's been hectic. But fortunately, I am more or less free from commissions and everything like that. And I've got a little bit of leeway before I start making stock for Christmas, which you will see. So yeah, pretty pushed for time this week, and not exactly the video we expected to make, but next week we make a bench. So if you want to see that, tune in and I'll see you then. See you later.